Hey guys, today's D-Day for the lemon tree. Yep, another tree to prune, and this one is a big one. We have the lemon tree and also the two big apple trees which are next. So let's get started. Okay, first we need the tools. More tools. And more tools. It's such a mammoth job, this one today, because I want to get it, I'm going to butcher it basically. I'm not going to prune it. So what I'm going to do first is remove a lot of the lemons which are ripe. Most of them are ripe, so I can get in here so I don't drop fruit as I'm pruning. So look at them, there's over 100 lemons. So we're gonna pick these and put them in the freezer. So that'll take me about 10 minutes to pick all the lemons. We already have about 50 in the freezer. Yeah man, don't plant a full-size fruit tree. That's the takeaway message from this video before I even start. Unless you live in the country. Unless you live in the country, a rural, you know, an acreage where you have a lot of room. And if I was there, I wouldn't be pruning this tree. What for? Because the next tree wouldn't be anywhere near it. The reason I'm doing this is because I have all these new trees I got from dailies. Where am I going to plant them? Where am I going to plant these tropical fruit trees when I have this guy? Okay, so now you understand what's going on here. Let's go picking some lemons. I just filled the bucket of lemons and we still have a few to go all the way around. Still have a way to go. So I might have to go inside, empty the bucket and come back in, come back out. Just touch the surface, guys. Just touch the surface. Look. Look at that. Just touch the surface. Okay, bucket number 2 is ready to go in. And still, we have all these left. For buckets number 3 and buckets number 4. Okay, we just got 3 buckets and on my lap. There's a few left, but I'm gonna sacrifice those. I think we have enough lemons. What do you guys think? There's about a dozen left. I'll just let them go. Oh, look what my partner made me. A lemon ginger turmeric tea to enjoy before I get started in pruning this beast. Yeah, beast, all right. It doesn't look like much, especially with a wide angle lens. Let's see. Right. Okay, now it's bushier when I use a regular lens. See now how it's a different story? Huh? Looks like a lot of work in there, but on the wide angle lens, it looks like I'm pruning a little bush. This is the true picture. The reason I'm doing the wide angle, guys, is to fit more in. I'm taking advantage of this new feature on the new phone, the new camera. Okay, let's get started. Enough talk. All right, guys. This is 20 minutes later, or thereabouts. So far I've spent about 35 minutes, almost 40 minutes on this tree. First picking the fruit, getting everything sorted indoors. Well, my wife did most of that. I just dropped everything inside. And doing the first part of the prune, which is this here. So this is not a video on how to, by the way, all my videos are not videos on how to, okay? They are videos on basically what I'm doing. What I'm doing in a temperate climate, revolving around growing tropical fruit trees. But in between those videos, I also throw these videos in so that I can fill the empty gaps. Because I know some of you actually enjoy my channel for more than tropical fruit, but also in a general way, right? So in a nutshell, the way I do the lemon tree, it's a little different to this mandarin, as you guys can see if you go back about a month. What I do with the lemon is I do it in reverse, backwards. The way I did the orange tree, backwards. I start at the bottom, whereas with the mandarin tree, I finished at the bottom. And the reason why I do that is because all these lower branches, not the lower branches only, the whole damn tree is full of thorns. This is a thorned lemon tree with thorns, not unlike the mandarin tree. The mandarin tree's got a few thorns, but nothing compared to the thorns on this. Now that I'm looking for them, I can't find any, but trust me, it's full of some nasty thorns. When you want to find them, you can't find them. So removing the thorns, the thorned branches, these guys, from my face as I walk around the tree, I've got nothing in my face now, whereas before I couldn't do this. I couldn't do this before, right? So now that I have clear access to the tree being the top half, not the bottom half. The bottom half should never be full of foliage. I'm talking about citrus now, I'm not talking about cherry tree. So the bottom half should be made empty for breathing, for air, for sunshine, and for access, so you can get in here and grab your lemons. So that's what I've done by putting all these cuttings to the ground. And as you can see, I put them around the tree. This will be mulch. Within 6 to 12 months, this will all break down, and it's going to look like this. It's going to look like that. Like that in 6 to 12 months. All those lemon tree branches. And I'll show you the tree using the conventional lens. See how it's no longer bushy? On the lower half, you can actually see through the tree. Not only walk around the tree, but you can see through it. So you can see and walk around it and through it. Now, next is this. Part two of pruning the lemon tree. And before I get started with the top half of the lemon tree, let me show you what it looks like before I touch it. That's it there. In the background, right? It's in the back of the property, the back of the garden. Let me switch lens. This lens lies a lot, but it's good for other uses, right? To cover a lot of territory. So that's the lemon tree there. It's massive. See it? Behind the two bananas there? That's what I'm gonna be tackling. That guy back there. Yeah. Okay guys, this is 20 minutes later, so I'm at the 1 hour mark now, and I decided to actually butcher this lemon tree. Not as much as the mulberry, because we want some foliage. So what I've done is I removed not only the lower branches but the midsection too. Yeah, the midsection's gone also. All that's left is the upper. So what I'm gonna do is just trim around that and get rid of some more branches. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Can you believe it? Huh? Am I the butcher or what? The plant butcher. Look at that. Yeah, this is why you need the extra wide lens. You can see more. So look, it's only the skeleton now and whatever's left up there. So I'm gonna finish off now. Wow, I've gone a little bit over the top. I did say butcher, didn't I? Look at that. There's hardly anything left. Look at that. Between 60 and 70% of the tree is gone. Probably closer to 70. And I've been at it now for an hour and a half. So hopefully I'll wrap it up real soon. Yay! Finally finished. Wow. Now, some of you might be thinking, you took too much off. I bet you the tree dies. Way too much off. And guess what? You may be right. I'm not 100% certain. But I have a backup lemon tree, guys. So I don't really care if the tree dies. I mean, I don't want it to die. Jesus, it's 30 years old. And I've never done a prune as hard as this in 30 years. I've always just trimmed it lightly, the same way I did the mandarin. This is how I usually trim, the way I did this. I've never gone this far with a citrus tree. With plum trees I have, with mulberries I have, and they love it. Stone fruit and cold weather fruit love being butchered. Absolutely smashed. Well, that's because they drop their leaves in winter, so you can do whatever you want, right? These citrus trees don't drop their leaves in winter. They're evergreen. It's a different ball game. Anyway, guys, wish me luck, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Took me 2 hours. Wow. And please like, subscribe, and we'll see you from the next video. Thanks, guys. Hey, there's 2 lemons left. Yay.